It's time to become a ninja as we check out Ninja Legends today on BMF. Hey Questers, and welcome to another episode of BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. If you want to get the most out of your Quest and the best bang for your buck, then subscribe and hit that bell icon now. First off, thanks to the devs for sending me a copy of the game to check out. Ninja Legends hasn't even released yet, and some people are already upset with the game because of the lack of locomotion. To be completely honest, I love that there is a mix of full movement games and arcade-style games, but I know a lot of people don't feel that way. To me, it all comes down to whether a game is fun and has lasting appeal. Does Ninja Legends fit into those categories? Let's check in and find out. As a huge Ninja fan, Ninja Legends by Coinflip Studios had been excited from the time the game was announced. Granted, the trailer and initial footage did have me a little worried about how much replayability the game would have and how the mechanics would feel. Once I put the headset on though and started playing, those worries fell away. Ninja Legends is an arcade-style wave-based game at heart, but the mechanics are really what sell it for me. Gameplay-wise, it's not only fun, but it's functional as well, which is great. You start off the game with 2 katana, and there are 5 other weapons you can unlock, from claws that make you feel like Wolverine to a staff, which surprisingly feels very natural to fight with and has become one of my favorites. It's true that you do stand in the center of all the action, and there is no game-based locomotion, but with a large enough area you can run around inside of the game, twist, turn, and dodge the attacks, which really sells the fighting to me. Generally, I really don't like blocking mechanics, especially in VR, but this game hits the nail right on the head when it comes to parrying attacks. I was surprised at how satisfying and accurate the game was when it came to blocking enemy attacks and following through with a deadly slash of the blade. Each weapon functions differently, but the one thing they all have in common is that you have to actually swing with full force. No paint stroking swipes. The game tracks the speed of your swings and it calculates the hit power. So if you don't swing hard enough, you won't slice through an enemy. You may just cause damage. And with armored enemies, you really need to step it up. When you start the game, the majority of the action will be happening in front and somewhat to the sides of you. But as the game progresses and gets harder, get ready to be blocking behind your back and spinning 360 degrees to fight the bad guys. It's very intimidating to have 6 evil ninjas surrounding you, but it feels awesome when you parry one attack while slashing through another enemy and spinning just in time to block an attack at your back. Even though this is an arcade-style game, there is a light story that has you collecting the 4 Shadow Scrolls. Each Shadow Scroll gives you a new Shadow skill, from the bow and arrow to the Mortal Kombat style chain where you can yank people right up to you and slash them. Personally, my favorite is the bow, but the other powers are cool as well. There are 4 different difficulty levels for the main storyline, and boy does it get hard. It was nearly impossible the first time I tried the hardest difficulty level. There are a total of 18 levels for the main game, plus daily challenges, endless mode, and a slew of other secret modes to unlock. The online leaderboard is a welcome addition as it pushes you to try to do better to rank higher. Graphics wise, the game looks good. Each location varies and feels different than the last, and even though there are only a handful of enemy types, they look intimidating, and in the heat of battle you aren't exactly worried about what your enemy looks like. The weapon models look really nice too, and the blood sprays and body dismemberment, although somewhat animated, still feel and look right. The enemy animations also feel very good, and everything works to immerse you in the game. Music and sound work well and feel like an arcade game, but considering this is an arcade-style game, that's not necessarily a bad thing. With the new recent update for the Quest, I didn't have any issues even while swinging and spinning around fighting with losing tracking. Overall, with the lighting and atmospheric effects and the quick-paced battles, you really get lost in this game, and I found myself playing for longer periods of time and just allowing myself to become one of those ninja warriors. Ninja Legends is really a heck of a lot of fun, and even though yes, there is no locomotion option, this experience is great for those who want a fun sword fighting mechanic and enjoy concentrating on the fighting. It's also a great experience for those new to VR, as without the locomotion, there's really no risk of motion sickness. I personally really enjoy the game, and to me, the trailer and gameplay I've seen did not do it justice. In fact, you really have to experience the game to understand it. I even started incorporating it into my daily workout because trust me, you will be sweating after fending off dozens of enemy ninjas. Are you a fan of ninja games and movies? I still remember playing the Shinobi series by Sega. What is your favorite ninja game? Let me know in the comments. If you're looking for other Oculus Quest games, check out my other reviews here. And also please help me out by liking and sharing this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for future Oculus Quest content on BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. Happy questing.